A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Well, it's shaping up to be a great finish to the season. Many teams still vying for playoff spots. So thanks for joining us as the Jaguars square off against the home team. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Perry is just about ready to kick this one away.
White back to return.
This one is handled by White. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game. Ball on their own 25.
Start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 5 with a man in motion.
Here we go. Don't make a play.
Hands it off to the back. Ward comes up to make the play at the 29. Then finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's run, man. Whip.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Wiley is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Number 5 using split backs. Pass play here on 1st down. Going long. This pass is incomplete. So he's able to break up that pass, and it saves what would have been a very big gain.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Slot. It's showtime, baby.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Little with the tackle at the 46. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
46-yard line.
Let's go, huh? Big play, baby. Not one inch,
Going for the first on short yardage with the pass, and it's complete. Dumas is there on the stop at the 48-yard line.
Play football. Knock him out. Hey, let's go.
Tosses it out to the left. A lot of space in front of him. Burnsides makes the play at the 34. 13-yard gain. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Deuce it.
The home team with a 4-man front. Going to the air on 1st down. Closing in. Deep throw. drops the interception. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
Yeah, he had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hand, not on the turf.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Drops back. Fakes the throw. Throwing. And it's caught.
Touchdown,
Jackson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Holt comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Herod back to return.
From the 5-yard line.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Let's go. Get some slot going.
On the ground. Pollard comes up to make the play at the 29.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Go, one. Hey, let's go, one deep. Here we go.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3.
You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. The 40. Donaldson is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. He throws for a first down after scanning the field and coming back to his right.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3.
Let's run, man. Over swing right.
Tucks it away. Madison is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. It's showtime, baby. Everything you got. Knock them out.
Knight, the lone back. Gets the pass off. It's a screen. Richards comes up to make the play at the 41. Barrett makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Watch the back. Set.
Barnett with a man in motion. Receives the handoff. Play action. Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Blue down. We like a pack of wolves. Do something.
Hand it off. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 34.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel pack. Madison comes up to make the play at the 26.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Ain't no thing. Good shoot. No more, fella. Get me going. Nothing. They don't get nothing. We turning it up.
Give it to the halfback. Tillman breaks the play up in the backfield. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Jaguars come out in the quarter defense. Pressure coming, rolling out to his right. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Jackson was there on the coverage.
Gill, the intended receiver, on the play.
Tenth play of this drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. Madison is there on the stop at the 11-yard line.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Play football. Hey, watch the screens.
Throwing. And he makes no, he can't haul it in.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
And this is the 12th play of this drive.
Here we go. Let's go.
They line up in the I formation.
Defense, get ready. All right, now.
Looks like someone jumped early.
False start on the offense. Number 81.
Parrish
Still
moved a
second
little
down.
early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
It's now 2nd and 15 after the penalty.
Get it, Sean. Here we go.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Fernandez is there on the stop at the 15. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
13th play of this drive. Down inside the 15. The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Off his back foot. And this pass is completed.
Randall on the reception. 7-yard gain on the play.
So this should be an easy 3. The kick sails through. It's good. Reynolds caps off the long drive by punching a short one through.
And some people may say, oh, this is an easy field goal. Let me tell you, after everything we've seen, there are no easy ones.
Perry is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 6. They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Little misdirection. The 40. Molden is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. And that's the type of thing he does so brilliantly and so often. What a run by Bennett.
I'll tell you this. A lot of backs in this league are good downhill runners. And this guy can do it with speed.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Don't stop that motor. Temple. Here we go, baby.
Gets the pass off. McPherson comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
We gotta have it, D. We turning it up. Watch the snap down. Alert, 5-5. Here we go.
Dropping back, throws it right on target to the wide receiver. Wiley is there on the stop at the 33. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bennett is the deep back. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. He went up there and he got it. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch left. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The home team come out in a nickel package. With a counter play. The back breaks free. Touchdown.
Here's the thing. He puts on such an amazing move right here that the defender almost falls to the ground. I mean, that wasn't even fair what he did to that guy. And from here, he's headed for the end zone and a touchdown.
The point after is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalty. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Holt will be kicking off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Harris back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 5-yard line. The last drive stalled and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. First and 10.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. What a stiff arm. The 40. Number 91 comes up to make the play at the 48. The defender got into the backfield, but he managed to escape and get the first down.
That's what every good back needs, the ability to get past that first tackler, especially if he's in your backfield.
10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Deuce it. All on
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package.
Get my cat back.
Hand off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Watch out.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 14-3. Jaguars.
The home team. 3.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
There we go, D.
Jacksonville lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. With the pass, Tillman is there for the tackle at the 46.
Now, this is where they really have to step up. If they are a better defense, and they're going to be the better defense, they have to show it right now.
To convert on this 3rd down, they have to reach the 38.
Let's go.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Madison is there on the stop. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch the play. Stay both now.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. For a play, Pollard comes up to make the play at the 30. Knight with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
Second and 6. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The home team come out with 3 receivers tight. The 20 can't pull them down. 5, and they're in. Touchdown.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
The point after is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Perry comes in to kick off. From the 6.
Kickoff return 19 yards.
They couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Back in the gun.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
We're talking about winning. Nothing. They don't get
Steps
nothing.
up into the pocket with the throw. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. So they lose out on an opportunity to pick up solid yardage.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here I go.
The home team with a 4-man front. Steps up into the pocket. Deep throw. The 40. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Third and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. I can do it, baby.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Yeah, it's on. Stay with those receivers.
He gets there and pulls him down from behind. He did his best to make something happen there.
Yeah, but the defense contained him. There was no way they were going to let him out. They got after him pretty quickly there.
Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Parrish is the deep return man. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Go make a play. Let's go. We turning it up. Let us get
Knight, the lone back.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Aimed it off to the back. This one will be spotted at the 46-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Watch it.
Only one man in the backfield. He takes the delayed handoff. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Watch screen. Danny.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Madison is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Knight continues to run with authority, pounding it out. Second and 3 coming up here.
44-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, man.
Carrier is the deep back.
From the start. Let's go. Let's go, boy.
Little misdirection. Samuel comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Not today.
With a counterplay. Tillman is there on the stop at the 36.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Second and long.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Turn it up now. Man, right.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Goes to the ground. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Keep your eyes up.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Under pressure.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. And boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Perry is ready to punt this one away. White sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1-3. I'm coming through, baby.
Number 5 sends a man in motion. On the carry. Burnside is there on the stop at the 26.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Nothing. They don't get nothing. All day, baby. Come on. It's on.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Bennett lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Burnside brings him down before he can reach the marker. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Parrish sets up to run back the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
It's first and 10.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
What's the hard count? Hey!
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3.
There we go, D.
Cross play to the right. Number 91 is there on the stop at the 35. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Second and 2. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Lucky. Let's go, boys.
Tosses it out to the left. Samuel breaks the play up in the backfield.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
I'm coming through, baby.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front with the pass complete to the wide receiver. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. That's why defenses have so much trouble against this ball club. It took just one play to score.
Almost every defense has some type of weakness that can be exploited, and they hit on it right there. I'd expect them to try that same type of thing again.
Holt, he's just about ready to kick this one away.
Herod back deep to return.
From the 5. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Watch it.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Bennett comes up to make the play at the 22. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right, and when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside, but they wouldn't let him get away.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
From the start.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. They're going to spot this one at the 25-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Turn it out.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 27. Bennett is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. White looks like he's ready for the return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Number 5 using split backs. Gets rid of it. Turns. He has it. He's pushed out at the 44-yard line. Bennett gains about 7 yards on that reception.
Second and 3. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. Steps up into the pocket. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Third and 3.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Keep it up. Here we come. Nothing. They don't get nothing. We turn it up.
With a counter play, he keeps his feet moving. Ward is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. Johnny had a guy right there in his face but made him miss.
Yeah, and every back in this league needs to be able to make the first guy miss, because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
The news not good about the injury. A torn triceps muscle it is, so he'll be gone for the rest of the game. They'll spot this one at the 34. It's his third tackle of the contest. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
What's the play? Let's turn it up, D.
The home team line up at a 4-3. Runs through the tackle. Lloyd comes up to make the play. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
This defense has to be ready for run, because they're in a spot where the offense can call just about anything with this much time left.
Jacksonville calls a timeout. They have one remaining. We're at the 1-minute mark.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go now.
Bennett is the deep back. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Number 28 is there for the tackle at the 19. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
19-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Throwing. And it's caught. Little comes up to make the play at the 12. Number 5 delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws a football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
They're 12 yards away from the end zone. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. That completion will give him 200 yards passing. It's first and goal at the 1.
Let's go, be physical.
Jacksonville calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. Holt comes into the game to try the field goal. The veteran connecting with the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, but I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Squib kick here. From the 14-yard line. And this should be the last play of the half.
33-yard line.
Be careful.
Nickelback in this time.
Hey, let's go one deep.
With the throw, incomplete as the defender knocks it away. At the end of two, the score is 24-10. Jaguars.
The home team, 10.
Parrish. He's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Holt in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the second half. Barrett back deep to return.
From the 5.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Solo. Here we go.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Great move. Madison is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Watch out. It's on. Let's turn
Jacksonville
it up, D.
lines up in a 4-3. He gets the carry. They'll spot this one at the 27. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Keep it in front of me. They soft, man.
Barnett back in the shotgun. Knight moves in motion. Throws it. Almost picked off. Rand was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Buckley with the coverage. Perry comes into the game for the punt. White into return. From the 31. He gets next to nothing on that return as they bring him down at the 31.
The Jaguars will start the drive at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch this.
The home team line up in a 4-3. To carry it, Brady is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Check it.
Throws it. Incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long.
Receiver on the play.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Play football.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. They're going to spot this one at the 42. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. They move the chains on the 3rd down catch by Page.
And that's what he does. If you need a big 3rd down play and you need a 1st down, you look for this guy.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Be careful. Play hard and fast, baby.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. They'll spot this one at the 50-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Come on. Watch the hard count.
I'm coming through, baby.
The home team with a 4-man front.
It's on.
Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver.
You always have to make sure this guy's covered. Heck, he can put up these kind of numbers even if he does have a guy on him.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, D.
They've been very effective, John, running on 1st down, and that's helped them grab the lead.
Yeah, when you have 7 or 8 yards on 1st down, you're having a pretty good game. The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch the play. Go, one. Hey.
The home team with a 4-man front keeps his feet moving. Burnside comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line. Lloyd is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. To convert on this 3rd down, they have to get it to the 37. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or 2. Looking upfield, setting up play action. He's going for it all. Ooh, nearly picked off. 4th down here, just not a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
Holt needs to put everything he has into this one. Clearly not the result he was looking for. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 44.
Regular.
It off to the back. Number 91 is there for the tackle. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. Gets the delayed handoff. Johnson is there on the stop at the 49.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Word from the sideline now about the injury. Apparently he did not hurt his hand that badly. And we're being told we may see him back in the game with a splint on. Looking to run it here. They can't get the 1st down on that running play. And since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Perry will come in now to punt it away. White is back to receive this kick. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Receives the handoff. Sheds the tackle. Burnsides comes up to make the play. At the 26. Bennett at the delayed handoff and gains about 3. Lloyd returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. The home team with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Great fake. With the pass, can't pull him down. Little is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. White bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The home team line up in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake. He hits his receiver. Burnside comes up to make the play. At the 28, they throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Danny. There's some slack going.
The home team with a 4-man front. Play action. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Don't make a play.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Pressure coming. Throwing. And he can't hang on.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on. Turnover.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. With the pass, incomplete pass. Page was his intended target.
Intended receiver on the play.
Holt missed a long field goal his last time out. Let's see how he fares on this one. Veteran kicks it through.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Decent kick. We should have a return. This one is taken by Parrish. Can't pull him down. The home team face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20-yard line.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
It's on. Be careful.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Tillman holds him down behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package.
Hey, watch the screen.
Under pressure. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Drops back. Gets rid of it. And he drops the pass.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
White will go back to accept this punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Going to the right. Runs through the tackle. Molden hammers him at the 50-yard line.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, B, let's go.
The home team with a 4-man front. On the ground. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Page was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Bring it. Lucky. Don't let him pass. We turn it up.
Closing in. Deep throw. Almost intercepted.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Parrish lines up deep for the punt return. He signals for a fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. Looking to run it here. Jackson comes up to make the play. The defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Barnett scans the defense from the gun.
I'm coming through, baby.
Fakes the throw. Gets rid of it. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Johnson had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
We like to crack the rules. Watch each other back.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Pressure. He won't get away.
And this defense does what it takes to bring down the quarterback. They've got the outside rush, the inside rush, and they have all the right moves.
White back to return. From the 45-yard line.
38-yard punt. Return for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Start the drive at the 50-yard line. First and 10.
Come on.
Gets the call. Molden is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. Then runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 4. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Everything you got. Knock him out.
Only one man in the backfield. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 27-10. Jaguars.
27, the home team. 10.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 44-yard line.
We're talking about bringing. Stay at home. It's showtime.
Only one man back. Higgins goes in motion.
Let's go. Hey.
Little misdirection. Burnside comes up to make the play at the 36. Bennett eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry.
8 on the play.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The home team with a 4-man front. He'll pass on the first down. Pump faking. Throws it. Incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Dropping back with the throw, with the catch. Wiley is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Signaling the 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down. On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
32-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Let's go, boy.
Hand it off to the back. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 31. Just what you'd expect to see. Another run.
This is a time in the game that the offense wants to control the ball. It'll keep the clock moving and prevent the defense from making a big interception that can turn the tide against them.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The field goal attempt is good. So after the field goal, the score is 30-10. Jaguars. Holt looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Herod back deep to return.
From the 6-yard line.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Herod on the return. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch the screen.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front.
Here we go. Watch the face.
Madison stops him for negative yardage. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Come on. I can do it, baby. Play hard as hell.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Throws it. The defense has it. The 30. The 20. Juke move. Barnett has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 15.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The home team with a 4-man front. They're going to spot this one at the 16-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
We're talking about
Big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Dumas is there on the stop at the 15-yard line.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
Let's do our thing. Yeah, you see me. Not today.
Hand off to the tailback. Lloyd is there for the tackle at the 9. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Not much more than an extra point here. The kick sails through. It's good. They're now up by 23 following the field goal. Oh, he's just about ready to kick this one away.
Harris back deep to return.
From the 8-yard line. The home team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 23-yard line. First and 10
at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
All right, now.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Fullback handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 25-yard line. He's in on that stop and gets credited with tackle number 6. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
They soft, man.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. And he just got level. He gets some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
Third and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Throwing. Nearly intercepted.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
Ball on their own 29.
29-yard line. First and 10.
No more, fellas.
The home team with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. The Jaguars continue to increase their lead.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Harris back deep to return.
From the 10.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
It's first and 10
at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Stretch strong.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package.
Let's run, man.
Hand it off to the back. Nice play fake. With the throw, drops the interception. Madison had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go. You can't stop.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front.
Need a hammer, not the nail.
They jumped early. He's got flagged.
Still
So he's
second
called
down.
for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
After the defense is called for a penalty, it's now 2nd and 5.
Stay both left.
Jacksonville looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure coming.
This is what happens when you miss blocks. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yards.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the set.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Almost picked off.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Defense, get ready.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Number 28 is there for the tackle at the 33.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and the holes for the backs in this one.
6. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Bennett, the lone back. Singleton with a man in motion.
Be careful.
With a counterplay. White is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Bennett was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Slide.
Singleton goes to work with an empty backfield.
Here we go. Turn it up.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. And he chooses not to return this one.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Shotgun! Shotgun! Don't stop.
Out of the
Don't stop that
shotgun.
motor. Watch out. Let's go. I can do it,
Going to
baby.
the air on first down. With the throw. Ooh, that's a great catch. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
What screen? Keep it up. Block, block, block. Get some slot guys. Here we go.
Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 85 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Jaguars come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Drops back. Gets rid of it. They're going to spot this one at the 49. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Mason picks up about 4 yards on that play, so they'll be looking at third down. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
He hits his receiver.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Get it started. From the start, from the start.
He gets the handoff on the delay. Johnson comes up to make the play.
He's one of those guys that can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch each other back.
They'll go from the shotgun. With the throw, almost intercepted. Buckley had the coverage on the play.
Randall, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Let's go.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on. Here we go, baby.
Gets the pass off, nearly intercepted. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, they're bound to come up with one.
Perry comes into the game for the punt. White is the deep return man. And he waves for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the snap down. They soft, man.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
This one is handed off. Ward is there on the stop
On the
at
carry.
the 20.
1
So a
yard
gain of about
on the
1.
play.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Go make a play. Defense, get ready.
They line up in the I formation.
All on us, y'all. Come on. Yeah, let's go, baby. Play hard and fast, baby. You do it, baby.
Looking upfield. Molden comes up to make the play. At the 32. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Lucky.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Here I go. Yes, on.
Hands it off to the back. Now that's a stiff arm. Midfield, the 40. Number 28 is there on the stop at the 36.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge it straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. From the start.
Tucks it away. McPherson breaks the play up in the backfield.
They were trying to stretch the defense, trying to beat him to the sideline. But they have a quick defense that reacts very quickly to plays. And they were right there to shut it down.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Miles, the motion man. Tucks it away. Brady is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Nothing doing in the middle, and they stop him for a loss.
And when you have players who are as active and as aggressive as these guys are, you're going to see some tackles for losses.
On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
Nothing over your head.
I'm coming through, baby.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Jaguars 40, the home team 10.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.